If you are new to ChoiceScript games development, you will quickly find yourself on a fan-created and maintained hosting service just for ChoiceScript projects. Many of these are works in progress, or demos for games that are intended for official release later. Besides ongoing projects, a few are already completed, while others are abandoned projects that were only meant for beginners to test the water. But because all the visible links on this server is publicly accessible, you can think of it like a large collection of code samples. Suppose you played one of these projects and find something code-wise you want to learn from. You can peek at the code. In your offline folder of ChoiceScript files, My Game is a subdirectory of web, and it includes the scenes folder, which includes all the .txt files that go with that game. And this server mirrors that structure. So after My Game in that web address, you type scene/startup.txt to look at the startup file for that game. Most of the time, you will see every scene file listed under *scene_list. But even if some projects don't, startup.txt will always exist, so start there. To look at the next scene file, duplicate the browser window, copy the scene file name from startup.txt, and replace the last file name in the web address with the copied file name. Repeat this process for as many times as you need to. You can view the code this way, or save them offline to read later. ChoiceScript_stats.txt will not be under *scene_list, but knowing that it will always exist for any project means you can peek at the code in the same way. Some other types of .txt files may also not be listed, such as when authors group subroutines in their own file, or special scenes that are only accessible through certain in-game conditions. To find these, you will have to read the code to see when they are referred to. I once coded a test project that is much more complicated than this tutorial game I wrote. I don't intend to go through it line by line to explain what the code is doing, unless you ask me specifically in the comments or by email, because I don't want to discourage beginners from just writing a simple choose-your-own-adventure game that doesn't need this level of complexity. There are ChoiceScript games that are even more advanced, especially when programmers access the JavaScript code that ChoiceScript is built upon. So in this project, you can see that I didn't list all the scene files. You can search for goto_scene and figure out what the next scene file name is. If you come across gosub_scene, it shows you what a subroutine file may be called. This technique is helpful for learning the syntax, or how an author organizes their code, or for reading parts of the story that you are interested in without playing precisely to get there. But please respect the wishes of the creators if they specifically ask you not to do this. And I'm definitely against stealing everything and claiming the content as your own. ChoiceScript is more popular now than it was years ago thanks to a few games that sold really well. The CS forum is still the most helpful place for learning how to code or write in this game engine. However, if you have specific coding questions regarding CS, feel free to ask me in the comments. Thank you for watching.